Only boffins know what guilds really want. Greetings and hello there, everyone. It's me, your Star Wars dad, Nooch Too Good. I'm here today to talk about guilds. You know, there've been a lot of questions in my my conversations on streams with you guys lately. What are guilds looking for? A lot of people looking for a guild, wanting to find a guild. We've had even in chat during streams, recruitment going on, people finding guilds and stuff. So what I thought I'd do here is, you know, what guilds want out of you as you progress through the game can really help you understand what you need to work on, what you need to work toward, and etc. And before we get, I'm going to look at several guilds at several different levels here to see what they're looking for to give you an idea of what you're sitting at and what you might need to get into a guild in the future. But in the meantime, if you're interested in joining a guild, there's a few places you can do it. There are, of course, the SWGH forums have guild rooms in there. There is a guild Discord server. I'll put a link to that guild Discord server in the description for this video. And then, of course, my server and any other YouTuber's server will probably have a guild recruitment room that you can go in there and look for guilds in there as well. It's on you. When a guild posts that they're recruiting and you're interested in them, you need to actually reach out to them. They'll give you ways to reach out and find them. That you can't just post through and say, I'm interested, and then have them come to you. Go find them. You know, DM the leader or the recruiter or whatever and take a look. But let's talk about this. What do guilds really want from you? And I wanted to start with some real basics for guilds. Some basic things that every guild is looking for in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. The number one thing, activity and tickets. When you take a look at what's going on with guilds and everything, your guild leaders are looking. You can see it right above me. Daily tickets produced, 600. Daily tickets produced. That's me, actually. I'm very proud of that one. Thank you. I produced my 600 tickets. 600 tickets is the max amount of tickets you can produce every day for raids. And when you produce those raid tickets, you feed your guild to be able to do raids every time it refreshes. So you'll be constantly doing raids, and if the guild is constantly doing raids, then you are constantly, got some zeros in here, come on, step up, fellas. If the guild is constantly doing raids, then you're constantly getting raid rewards at the maximum amount you can get them. So we're looking at Crate Dragon right now, maybe Heroic Sith for some different levels, or even lower, depending on where you are in the game. But you need to be active and getting how do you get those raid tickets? It's from your regular energy, your gold energy, and your Cantina energy, the orange stuff. Those are the only two places you generate tickets by doing Cantina battles, by doing regular battles. Otherwise, you're not generating raid tickets at all. Guilds want you to be active and generating tickets. That's number one. Number two, participating in raids, TWTB. You may not think that participating in raids is an important thing, like, hey, you know, I get my individual rewards out of this, but I get the guild bucket, the guild thing anyway. Raids, your guild wants you to participate. They want you to be advancing as much as possible. Your guild doesn't want you to be sitting back, not getting much on your own individual track, but getting all the guild rewards. People want you to participate, especially when you get to that Crate Dragon level. Most guilds along the way have found a way to get, they got 3 or 4 players that can solo the Heroic Sith raid. For those of you, you know, down below 100 million with your guild. When you get to the Crate Dragon, you need max participation from everybody. When you do TW, you want participation. TB, participation. Territory battles and raids are the two main places that every guild is going to make you participate in, or they're going to kick you out. You got to participate in, because those two things need everybody to participate to maximize rewards. TW, a lot of guilds will make it optional for you. I think they would like you to participate because the rewards you get there advance your roster, and they want your roster to advance. But TW, I think a lot of guilds understand, can be really challenging, and some people don't want to play it. Discord. Hey, you're going to join a Discord. Most guilds that are serious guilds are going to want you to be on their Discord, you know, having conversations, being able to receive alerts when stuff is going on in the guild, when you got to get into a certain territory battle, you know, mode, or you got to get in territory. They want you to be on Discord and be active on Discord, or at least be able to receive messages and respond to them with action in the game. So be prepared to be on Discord if you're going to be in a serious guild. Some guilds don't require it, but you're not going to be advancing, and you know, to be a casual type of guild, which is fine too. If that's what you're into, go join a casual guild and just don't be on Discord. And the last one's be civil. I have yet to be in a guild where they accept you just being a bunghole. You've got to be civil. You've got to be you've got to be respecting other people. Yeah, we kid around. We send dumb memes. Some guilds will send NSFW stuff. Some guilds don't allow that. But whether you're sending NSFW stuff, whether you're in a clean guild or whatever, or somewhere in between, you got to be civil. You can't just be a jerk. You're gonna get booted out of the guild no matter what. Doesn't matter if you're the big cheese, you'll get booted out. And if you're in a guild where the guild leader is not a civil person and doesn't respect everybody, get out now and go find something new. There's plenty of guilds out there for you to look for. Now let's take a look at some actual guilds that are searching on the Discord server that I found, and we're gonna give a little free advertisement to a few guilds here and talk about what they're looking for. And this, so in the runes here, this is in the guild 40 to 60 million range. So this was a guild advertising in the 40 to 60 million bucket. If you do the math on your roster, if there's 50 members in a guild, this has probably got an average of about $1 million to $1.5 million per player in the guild. You can see right here, they're a starter guild level 65 plus preferred. So this is right there, will tell you. And if you look in the Discord server, you're gonna see all this stuff. This guild will take you as a new player, but they really want you to be at level 65 plus. They want you to have played for probably at least 3 or 4 weeks before you can get maybe 5 weeks, I don't know, but 65 plus preferred, 64 million galactic power. They're doing the heroic Sith raid. So you'll be able to get in that. Territory Wars, there are 10 wins and 1 loss. You will see a lot of above 500 records in I think any guild below like 400 million. You see a lot of above 500 records on TW because these are serious guilds. And they're going to be matched up against a lot of guilds that are just more casual. So the serious guilds are going to have really good records in TW. So 10 and 1, that's a good thing. They're doing Hoth territory. You see Hoth light side 23 stars, Hoth dark side 27 stars. That is a beginner guild type of thing. You should not expect that. And I've mentioned a lot of times you should be working toward getting your Geonosians up so you can get into a guild that's doing Geonosians territory battles. Territory battles mandatory. There you go. Told you. TW must play if you sign up. Like I said, they're not going to make you sign up, but if you do, you better be active. Raids are mandatory. I'm telling you, it's all in there. We require daily active members. It says exactly what we're talking about. Fairly new guild that's growing fast, always looking for new members to replace inactive accounts. Experienced guild leader and officers, friendly and laid back environment. Discord is a must for communication. Join us today as we rule the galaxy. I gotta tell you, I didn't really read carefully through these, but I think it's really funny that everything that I mentioned that's gonna be a priority is right here in this starter guild. A starter guild requiring all the basics that I mentioned. I do also want to point out, always looking for new members to replace inactive accounts. You're going to find you may be able to punch up with your account. If you have a connection into a guild, into a competitive guild that's doing geo territory battles or doing a higher level territory battle than you really qualify for, if you're going to be able to get your 600 tickets a day, you're going to be able to punch up on a lot of guilds because guild leaders, there's nothing more exhausting than searching for people and booting people because they're inactive. And let's see, the name of this guild is BRG X Scoundrels. BRG is a big guild group. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure. So Scoundrels is a group there. So go take a look at that. If you're down in that 1 to 1.5 million range, it's level 65 plus. Okay. This is a guild I found in the level 85 million guild. 80 to 100 million is where the ranges would be. 80 to 100 million. 47 members. Guild GP is 85 million. Requirements level 85 plus 1.5 million plus is ideal. So you think about it. If they're at 85 million, yeah, about 1.5 million is 1.5 million on everybody would be 75 million. So if you got 2 million on everybody, that'd be about 100 million. So just do some math. If you think of your roster, if you're at 2 million on your roster, and you think of 50 people in a guild, you're probably going to be somewhere in that 100 million galactic power range for a guild. So do the math when you're looking for a guild. Earn 500 raid tickets a day. I was surprised to see that. I actually was thinking 600 to be the baseline because 600 is what you need. Contributed to all guild events. Will take lower GP, but roster squads dependent. So if you've got Geonosians on there, they might take you to a lower GP. If you got a Crate Dragon raid team on there, they might take you to a lower GP. A little extra we ask for. Farm and have Imperial Troopers for Imperial Probe Droid. So that tells you right there they're doing Hoth territory battles. And farm and have Geonosians for Watch Shards. So now we're going to start to get into some specifics that guilds start requesting. This guild specifically wants you to have Imperial Trooper shards, so they're going to do Dark Side Hoth territory battles, and you can get those Imperial Probe Droid shards. They want you to have Geonosians, so you can get those Wat Tambor shards in Geonosis territory battles. Don't let that put you off joining us. So those farms will benefit your roster as well as you get. So yeah, That's not a requirement, but it's something they're definitely leaning toward and really want to get. But I'm telling you, if you're active, they'll probably take it. And you say you'll farm those, they'll probably take you in. We're mainly based in Europe, but we do have a handful of members for outside Europe. That used to be more important than it is now. If you think about it, the way that raids used to work is raids used to open up. You'd open up the Rancor, and it'd be killed within a couple of hours. You would open up the HAT to be killed within a couple of hours, and now that's not really as much of a problem because the Crate Dragon raid stays open for 3 days. So where the guild is based anymore, I don't think is as important as it used to be. Even TW and TB, you know, you can come in and play while you're awake, while they're sleeping or something. So yeah, it used to be more important, not as much anymore. But if you're looking for people that are in a similar area as you can find that too. As said, we share our server with 2 other guilds. There's plenty of people and experiences. This kind of is like, there's a guild alliances out there where you have other guilds in the Discord server, other guilds that are working together, where if you climb up and you outgrow your guild, maybe there's another guild in there you can move to, or you're inactive or want to move down, you can move down to another guild. Raids, HSTR cleared. Crate, no rush. They're not worried about Crate. They just want to do HSTR right now. Territory battles, we've improved every run by 1 star. Light side Hoth, dark side Hoth, dark side Geo. Now that's a little weird. I just thought about that. So I guess they're alternating between dark side Hoth and dark side Geo. Geo's on rotation for a little whilst we build up IPDs for platoons. Okay, so they're building up the Imperial probe droids for their platoons, and they're kind of rotating in the Geo territory battle on dark side every other time, probably. Territory wars, win-loss 13-3. There's another one right there. We ask that everyone signs up, but if you can't, that's fine. If you do need to make sure you take part, if you're interested in, come join our Discord. There you go. There it is, the Galactic Alliance. So that's out there in the Discord server for looking for guilds. Now let's look at a guild that's searching for people in the 180 to 200 million range. Again, do the math. If there's 50 members, oh, I pulled this down for some reason. If there's 50 members in the guild, then you're looking probably to be around 4 million on your roster. You'd fill it into a 200 million guild at about 4 million. Bane's Academy. Our guild, now this is a pretty simple one. Our guild's Discord server is very active with an emphasis on community and kindness. Told ya. Joining is recommended but not required. Everyone is friendly, helpful, and chatty. No ticket requirements. Okay, so this is more of a 180 to 200 million guild that's more casual. So there's probably some really high tier players in here, 7, 8, 9 million on their roster, who got tired of the grind, got tired of being in a high level guild, which I hit that at a point in my life, and just decided, let's come down, let's help some people out. You can see that they're at 180 to 200 million, but 2 million galactic power preferred. So they don't need you to be at 4 million to get into the guild. Requirements level 85, preferred over 2 million, 3-day inactive limit. That's pretty generous, and it really shows you it is a casual guild. If you're inactive for 3 days, they're gonna boot you. That's a pretty long rope. They give you a lot of rope there. About us, raids at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, create raid progression. Again, that 5 p.m. Eastern Time used to be more important than it is right now. 15 plus stars in Dark Side GOTB. That's pretty low for a 180 to 200 million guild. So I think this is a great example. If you're looking for a more casual guild, this is a great example of, you'll find these on the guild recruitment server as well. 23 plus watt charge, 10 plus shards in Rise of the Empire, 15 shards and 15 stars in Geo. That doesn't look updated. I'd be surprised they're getting 23 watt shards and only getting 15 stars. That doesn't seem right, but okay. Feel free to DM for any more info interest, and that's Bane's Academy. So there you see, that's a good example of a casual guild that's got a little higher GP requirement, but they only require you to be 2 million, so you can get in there. You can get in there into a guild that's more casual. Yeah, so you can find all sorts of guilds on the Discord server. Now, 280 to 300 million. Again, do the math. 50 members, 300 million. You need to be around 6 million to join this guild. It's going to get a little more serious now. The Acolytes of Malachor, who we are. We are an independently run US-based guild. We're looking to add active and friendly members. We keep guild activities organized to maximize our efficiency, so following directions is very important to us. There's that Discord. I need a quick drink. Hang on. Everybody, I want to ask real quick, and I know I said this earlier, if you are enjoying this video and if you are liking the content of this video and you haven't seen stuff on here before, or if you have, Please make sure to like the video. I need to move this guy. He shouldn't be right in front of my face. Right there. Please make sure to like. And if you're enjoying the content you're seeing, do make sure to subscribe to the channel. It'll make sure to get into your YouTube feed and you see more content like this. Please take the time to like and subscribe if you're enjoying what we're presenting here today. Okay. 100 Galactic Legends and counting with 31 Executors and 4 Profundities. So you can see right there, they're kind of really focused on, they want to give you directions to follow in Discord, so make sure you follow directions. If you're not willing to listen to Discord and follow directions, don't join this guild. They have 100 Galactic Legends, well, 50 members, that means it's about an average of 2 per person, with 31 Executors, so everyone's getting Executor, that's 60+% of the guild, and 4 Profundity. 290 million guild when full. When full, TW consistent full clears, undefeated for nearly a year. Again, guys, you're just going to see a lot of TW successful guilds in here because you're looking for competitive guilds. You're actually taking the time to look. These people are... My guild's the same way. I think we're 101 and 4 in TW. Full-time and that'll change when you get to the very high tiers because then those guilds are all playing each other and it gets a little different. TB, full-time Rote, Rise of the Empire, 20 stars, 1 Reva Shard, guild focused toward farming and quit. This guild is very similar to my guild. Very similar to my guild right now and the things that we're accomplishing to it and what they require and everything else. Very similar. Can I not grab this? Why isn't it moving? There we go. I was moving something else there. Now I'm a little worried. What we're looking for. Friendly and active members, 500 tickets a day. I'm really surprised it's not 600. TW and TB members must join and participate. Noticeable investment in mods. Now that's an interesting one. If they notice you're not really investing in your mods, you're going to be out, man. Or they're going to yell at you and make you follow instructions like they said earlier. Notable level of Datacron investment. Now that's interesting. They want you involved with Datacrons. That helps them win their territory wars and get you a leg up in Grand Arena. Obvious investment in Conquest. Discord is mandatory. You don't have to talk. Just be available. I mentioned that earlier. 1 GL with meta capital ship. Or 2 GLs. This is very specific and it's very good. Crate Dragon Raid full-time. The Acolytes of Malachor. If you're interested, go take a look at them. And now finally we get to like an end game guild. 480 to 500 million. Do the math. 50 members. This is a 10 million per person guild. 10 million is what their average roster size is looking like. TW optional join. That was something I was limiting this one up, I think. TW optional. So our Rise Empire, 36 stars, 40 plus Reva. I think that's 40 every time. I think they're getting 40 Reva shards every time in this guild. So what does that tell you? You're going to have Grand Inquisitor, you know. So we're focusing on Empire TB. TW optional join. Raids, Heroic Sith Raid, C-Pit. Yeah, that's just not updated. These guys are doing Crate Dragon, and they're doing it well. That's just not updated. Strong and dedicated leadership committed to success in TB, TW, offering support in all game modes, streaming support, hot utils, guild tools. So they've got, what that means is in their guild, they've got tools in there to help you with TW, TB. They'll give you stuff and they'll say, you know, use this. If you're facing Padme and TW, here's the team to use. They got other tools in there to show what your roster is, how you're doing, etc. That's bot. It's a bunch of bots is what it is in their guild server. What we ask of you, top 50 arenas. I don't know why that matters for Squad Arena, but okay. That's not really that big of a deal. 6 GLs. 6 GLs, everybody. Pay attention. Executor and Profundity preferred. By the way, that's Profundity preferred. The rest of that, 6 GLs and Executor required. Profundity preferred. Maybe 6, maybe that's all preferred. I don't know, but yeah, you gotta have a big old roster to get these guys. Grand Inquisitor complete. Like I said, they're getting 40 Reva shards every time. 9 million plus galactic power. Kyber 1 and 2 preferred. 600 ticks a day required. Ready for Reva. Willingness to chip in with TB platoon retirement. TB platoon requirements. So you gotta be willing to take your low bot to Relic 5. You gotta be willing to take your low grade to Relic 5 to get stuff into the territory battle platoons. TW Omicron, and more, by the way, and more. TW Omicron's on Juhani, Marjade, and DDK. Well, that's interesting. That's Droidica. Activity engagement on Discord, willing to be part of the community and help each other succeed. Again, and don't forget to have fun. Be civil. Be a good person. If interested, message me. This is the, who is this? AOK Recruits. Yeah, AOK, okay. I definitely have heard of these guys, and there you go. That's it, guys. So that is what the guilds are looking for out there. Again, we'll throw up the guild basics. Hopefully this helps you as you search for a guild, wherever your galactic power falls. Make sure to look in the video description for the link to the guild Discord server. That's where you can go and search for a guild that suits you and your roster the best. everybody, have fun looking for guilds out there. I hope you enjoy doing that. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you always remember. Uh-oh. Oh man, I got lag. Nooch too good.